Hello. Wow, I sound really fucking tired, don't I? Because I am. Oh god damn it, the audio. I can actually tell the audio is just is just from the it's from OBS. I hope it doesn't do that again. Hello again, people. Hello again, people on my computer screen. I am Cecily Rance, and we are back with the weekly stream, which I wanted to do yesterday, but I was very not busy actually. I just had to go to a Jeff Rosenstock concert. Um, and I got to say hi to Jeff Rosenstock. You didn't know I got to say hi to Jeff Rosenstock? That's pretty cool. Let me play something. Mini Bunny discography. Let's go. Yeah, I wanted to do a stream yesterday, but I didn't. So now we're doing one. It's daylight savings, which means that I can be extra late to the stream because now savings is 1 hour later. So that means I can now stream at 1 p.m. and usually that would be midnight in Eastern time. Now that is 11 p.m. in Eastern time. So now I can be a little bit more late and I can still say, hey, it's the weekly stream. I made it. I made it before Sunday ended. It's still Sunday, okay? It's still Sunday in Eastern time. And Eastern time is like the time zone I try to aim for. Can't believe we made a ska punk song. We should make more ska songs for Mini Bunny. I'm just gonna check the audio. Oh my god, my computer's been so slow lately. Why is my computer so slow? Okay, that's good. Welcome Izzy and the Tunnel Religion. Very welcome. Welcome to the stream. This is a stream where I just talk to people. Let me join the just turn on my Discord server. Yeah. Um. I wonder what we should play. I guess we should play more web fishing. Should we play web fishing, everybody? Where is web fishing? Let me put. I'm gonna add this to favorites. Made it. Oh, it's made with Godot. I didn't know that actually. Yeah, web fishing is very cozy. It's perfect for a stream like this. Let me just go windowed borderless. And then pick web fishing. Oh, it crashed. Web fishing crashed. I don't know why this fucking like low polygon game, it's so hard to run. B couldn't even like launch it. She couldn't even like launch. She couldn't even like play it because the frame rate was so bad at 1080p. Oh, why is it? Why does it keep crashing? Did you fall asleep on BVC? I mean, that's a cozy experience, right? That's pretty nice. Let's see for the third time with web fishing with launch. If it does, we're not playing web fishing. Yeah, we're not playing web fishing. We're not playing web fishing. Oh, what do we play then? I don't know. Wanna play Bellatro? We play Bellatro? Yeah, but web fishing is terribly optimized. People can't fucking run this game. Well, I can sustain this stream without a video game. Yeah, I can do it without a video game. I can do it. How's our view days been? Because my day just began, but I had a crazy night. I did something weird last night. Oh fuck! I did something weird last night. I did not kiss a girl in a van. I did not kiss a girl I like in a van, but I did get to meet Jeff Runstock, and I said hi to him. I said hi to Jeff Runstock, and I was like, "Can I get a hug?" And he was like, I'm like disgusting, but okay." But I was like, "I really want a hug," and then I got a picture with him. So I got a picture with Jeff Runstock, and he was like, he was admiring how like Korean phones have like these little timers that so when you like try to take a selfie in a on a Korean phone with the front facing camera, it will start ticking a timer from starting from 5 seconds. And he was like, "Wow, it started from it started ticking down. That's so weird." And he was like, what a weird invention, these Korean phones, right? And I was so excited. I was so like, I was kind of in the daze. So I kind of told him like, okay, but I really want to really want to show you my tape. I showed him. So we did 2 runs of the Dysfunctional Bunny Girl cassette tapes. The first time we did, we forgot to put the name of the album and my name in the on the tape. So if you find that on a if you find that on a record store or something, they will have no idea who it's by or what it was called. Anyway, so I had the tape from the first run and the second run. I brought the tape from the second run, hoping that I would run into him, and I did run into him. And I showed him this tape, and I was like, when I came on I don't think he even heard what I said because I was speaking so fast, and both of us were kind of in the daze. He hadn't slept in 2 nights, and I was fucking freaking out because I'm meeting my favorite musician. But I was like, when I came out as transgender, I made this album, and we made 50 of these tapes. There's only 50 of them that exist. And I brought this one over so you can have it. You don't even have to listen to it. I just wanted you to have it. And I was and that's what I told them. And then he said, "That's cool. I really like the artwork. The artwork's really cute." I was like, "Thank you. My girlfriend drew that. We made the album together." It's gonna be the next that matter by Pachico. Pachico, right? Is that how you pronounce it? I think it's Pachico. Pachico. Because I think they wanted to spell it as Pachinko. Pachinko. I think they wanted to spell it as Pachinko, but they forgot an N, so it became Pachico, right? I'm gonna try web fishing again. Oh, it works now. Just play a private lobby. So lobby code. If you want to join, this is the lobby code. Uh, you think the backstory was made up? Because I used to think it was made up. The that matter Pachico backstory. Um, like the way they found it on 4chan and then they reunited because someone told them. There's a person on Radio Music who is like super like, oh, I got this pink guitar now. Oh. How do you play this? How do you play a note? I don't know how you play a note. Oh well. I'll figure it out. I know that my friend Chloe Inky Firefly she made like a cover of the Undertale theme from Undertale. Actually, was it V or what's the key that's the what's the key that's your bait? B. Okay, leeches. So yeah, I also thought it was like made up, but there's like a guy on the radio music page for that matter, who is like a staunch defender of the band, and he's like, "No, there's no way it's made up. There's no way it's a hoax." And you know what? I kind of got convinced. I caught a large, I can never pronounce this. Col, let's say, Coelacan, Coelacan, Coelacin. I think it's Coelacin. Yeah, I'm rank 7. So I am now I'm not Panchico I'm not Panchico Pill because I actually don't like the music. I think the music is kind of boring. Although I have not heard the reunion album, I've only heard that metal. Once in a quillion. Yeah, I am not heard the I don't is it called like Music for Cars or something? It's a dumb album title. I know that the new album they made has a dumb title on it. Just Silocan? I have no idea how to pronounce it actually. I was just guessing. Oh, we've got a shining octopus. Anyway, besides from meeting Jeb Runstock, I did complete the first draft of my visual novel yesterday. I came back from Jeb Runstock show, and in a frenzy, I wrote like 2,500 words. I can actually just literally check. Oh, I got an Atlantic salmon. It's like non-Atlantic salmon, but an Atlantic. Awesome. Let me check. Can I art tab out of the game for a second game? I can't. Anyway, it's just 10,000 words, but I'm trying to make it in a month. So I gave myself a week to make or write this. So last Sunday, which was on the some day in fucking October. The last week in October, I was like, I will write 10,000 words of a short story in 1 week, and I did it. I actually managed to write 10,000 words, which I did not expect myself to do that. I thought I would need like 2 weeks. But I met my goal of 10,000 words in a week, and right now I'm wondering whether I should expand it a little bit, like maybe push it to like 11 or 12k words, because the ending is a bit it's a bit rough. I think it's kind of just ends. It kind of fits us out. Kind of feels like the first part in a multiple parts series, which is not what I intended to be. I want it to be a standalone story. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try to make that visual novel. And if I can't make it into a visual novel in 1 month, I'm just gonna put it out as an ebook on itch.io, which I understand will not have the same accessibility as putting it out as a playable video game with interactive novel, with like music and stuff and artwork. Artwork is gonna be the hardest. I'm gonna get B to draw a lot of it. Yeah, I am getting feedback right now. That's what I'm in the process of doing. I actually be showed it to even people that I don't even know. Be showed it to like our own friends that I don't even know. I caught a massive stingray. Anyway, if you're interested in reading the book and giving me feedback, you know. Hey, I'm open to it. You can just message me on Discord or Twitter, I guess. You can message me anywhere. Yeah, it's a very Yuri visual novel. It's also very furry. All the characters are furry, which is actually the first. This is the first time I've written a story where like all the characters are adults, they're women, and they're furries, and they're transgender. And I think I realized that I just wanna. That's the type of story I really want to write. Um, because like so all my previous stories, which I have not really published, like I have published, I think, two major stories. One of them is an original work called Summer Heartbreak, which is about these two 17-year Korean girls. Actually, were they 17 or were they 14? I think they were 17. They were 17 because later in the book, it or rather the beginning of the book is a time skip, and she's 27. It's 10 years later. Um, so there's Summer Heartbreak, which I wrote when I was 17. I wrote Summer Heartbreak when I was 17 years old. So it's not that good. It's very weird. It's a very weird story. I used to write weird stories. Uh, and the other work of fiction, or the major work of fiction I've written, is called Lily of the Valley, and it's an Omori fan fiction work. And that is the most popular work of fiction I've ever written. But it is a work of fanfic, so I can't really show it to people who want to like read my fiction. Like, oh, you write books? Like, what kind of stories? And I can't show them. Here's a fanfic. Well, you can read Summer Heartbreak. You can literally, it's on a WordPress. You can Google Summer Heartbreak John J. Rance, and you can find Summer Heartbreak. I'm pretty sure it'll pop up. Again, it's not that good, and I think this new novel is way better than anything I've ever written. This new novel is deliberately very much not that weird. So the thing about my novels is that they have like these weird elements in them. One of the things I like to do, which I also do in this novel, in the new novel, in the new furry Yuri novel. One of the things I like to do, which is just the hallmark of my running styles at this point, and whenever people point it out, I'm just like, it's just the writing style. Like I like doing it. Is the I like to write in third person omniscient narrator, a third person omniscient narrator. Basically, a narrator who knows everything about the story, knows all perspectives and stuff like that. And sometimes, as the narrator, I will insert myself, like the author, into the work. I will go, man, I don't think that was a good idea. Like I would literally say, hey, I think, or like I believe, like so like that into the description, like, or like I would say I wouldn't tell her that. Like I would put sentences like that into my novels, and I do that because I think it's super funny. I think it's funny as hell that you're reading the book and the author just interjects their own thoughts into the narrative, like, reader, you really should think about this one. I really don't think this is an important scene. Like I sometimes I say that, and I like doing that. I think it's funny. I think it's funny, and I also think kind of it gives it like a charm to my stories. So that's the thing I do. But like that's like those, what's the word, like the scrape of the iceberg in terms of like the kind of weird shit I do. Like, Summer Heartbreak alone has so many dumb things I did in it. There's like a whole paragraph where I'm just listing up names of bands. For like I think 1,000 words, I list up names of bands. What is the Gamer Defense Initiative? I have no idea what you're talking about, Izzy. But yeah, I actually have never been in like a role play community, but I do role play as kind of just like a casual thing with my friends. And it is fun actually. It is a fun creative writing exercise. Although I tend to write more like a book, like I write like whole paragraphs, and unless I'm like super bored. If I'm really bored, I would just be like, pause at you, pause at you, pause at you, or like hugs you, hugs you. That's what I write. Um, well, I'm getting really bad with catches. Was there something over there? No, it's a bird. I could probably read the novel in the stream, but I don't know if I want to spoil it just yet. Oh yeah, that kind of thing happens, and you always like you're glad it's over, but you made good friends from it, and like if you're still friends with people from communities like that, it's just a fun thing you can joke about. And if you aren't friends with them anymore, then like fuck them, right? Oh my god, we fuck Connor the octopus. Why is it vulgar? It's just an octopus. Section 12. Shining Krill. Oh. What was that? Can I? Oh, I can hold it to like put it closer to me. I like my dumb big glasses that I have. What? A new creature. I caught a treasure chest. Huh. Oh, 4161? This is a big one. Which one is it? That was a weird way to say it. Glistening Stingray? Yippee! Cosmetic brown hoodie unlocked. So many gay title unlocked. What? Gay. I'm just called gay. They should really add more species. Cause I don't want to mod the game. Let's keep fishing. Fish here. Anyway, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to learn Renpai again. Because if you remember, a year ago I made that little mini bunny, or Marlene. I made that mini bunny visual novel, which was a test to see if I can write like a full one, and I could not. But now I have written a full one. Yeah, it has, I think, different tiers of fish. Bet you could make some cool thumbnails or like aesthetic pics with this game. Who wants this fest? A grouper! I hardly even know her! I wonder if just fishing on the one same location actually affects anything. So far, the feedback to my novel has been that it's very good, which I'm glad. But again, I'm very critical of my own work, especially my writing. I feel like I'm not bad at writing, but I'm not like amazing at writing. Been writing for a lot longer than have I been making music. I've been making music for 9 years now, so like longer than 9 years at least. I don't know when I started writing. I don't know when I started writing. Probably like when I was like 8 or 9. I don't know. It's been years. It's been a long time since I started writing stories, and I have so many unfinished novels and books and short stories. Anglerfish. So it's gonna be exciting to at least put one of them out into the world. So I call it a visual novel, but it's only going to be like a playable book basically. It's gonna have like backgrounds, gonna have like minimal like character sprites, but it's not gonna be like, you know, It's not gonna be like there's the text box on the bottom, right? And like it's just characters talking, because I wrote it like a novel with like this a lot of like character descriptions and like descriptions of other stuff, like a lot of pros. So I need to put pros in it, and how you can do that in Rampage is that you can use a thing called novel mode that fills up the entire screen with text instead of in just the text box at the bottom. So it's good for me because I don't have to waste my time designing like the text box and stuff now. Yeah, it's gonna be fun to figure out how to make this make like basically like a normal source story into like a visual novel, because I didn't write it as a visual novel. I wrote it as a source story that just something you read on text, and that's it. You know. But I am gonna adapt it into a visual novel, and I think the novel mode solution is good enough. The only thing that I'm worried about is that I do want like character sprites in the game, so that it's like a visual novel, Um, but I'm afraid the text will just cover up all the screen and you can't even see the sprites. I would like more artwork, but B's kind of busy. B's doing all of the mini bunny tapes, so she's kind of busy. So I don't think she can. I don't think she can draw like, I don't know. Like ideally, I would want like 10 different, like little like screen wide artwork filling up the whole screen. But I don't think we'll probably go for that. I'll probably just go for sprites, and I try to make it as fast as possible. And I gotta compose the soundtrack too. So it's not gonna be that hard. I can compose the soundtrack in like a day. Yay. I just realized that this avatar that I made in web fishing basically looks like a character I made in my novel that I wrote into my novel. So there's a character called Adelaide Avalanche, and she's a calico cat who has like half closed eyes. Um, I think she has. I don't even remember the name, the colors of her fur. I think it's just orange, like a calico cat. Yeah, right there. I'm very proud of the name Adelaide Avalanche. Um, I think I picked Adelaide from a list of like medieval sounding, um, regal sounding names. And I picked Avalanche because of the avalanches. I was talking about this in the group chat with my friends, but I really like how when you name trans characters in fiction, um, that name is gonna have some sort of significance to the character. because they chose it, right? Like if you are a trans person and you have a name, you most likely chose that name yourself. It is a chosen name, um, as opposed to a given name. And usually, like in real life, you can ask some, you can ask a trans person, "Hey, why did you choose that name?" A lot of times, it's just gonna be like, "I like the sound of it," or like sometimes they go into like the more detailed inspiration of it. Like, I got it from someone else. I got it from like a character. I got it from this or that. And it's true because trans names, they have this significance that typically Anglo names do not have. Like Anglo names are like, they don't really have meaning to them, like the way Japanese names do. Like Japanese names have letters that have meaning to them. And even in Japan, of course, like in real life, people don't choose their, or people aren't given names based on the meaning of their characters. Typically, they usually are picked because it sounds good. It's just that you can also fit it so that it has like a meaning to it, which is cool. But in fiction, like in anime, for example, like there's a lot of examples where like the names of the characters are puns, like the characters of the um name, or rather the letters of the name, have some sort of like fun joke into them, or like some sort of like a meaning. Um, and that is the thing that you can do in Japanese. Is when you write a story and when you name a character, you can give them like a cool little meaning to the name that the reader can figure out. Um, and I like that you can kind of do that with trans names and English written works as well. Because when you give them a name, you are assigning a value to that name, because it has some sort of significance to that character. You don't have to say it. You don't have to like explain why this name is significant to the character in the story. Um, it's just a fun thing that the viewers can kind of latch on to and like explore. And I like that. I think that's cool. I think trans names are cool in real life, but I think they're especially cool and like in fiction. So I have some good names in my novel. I have Christine Avella. I have Adelaide Avalanche. I have Lilith Moon. Lilith Moon, I chose to be like a deliberately like really super like generic kind of sounding trans name, like a Lilith Moon. That's a trans girl. That's the trans girl. I chose those names based on how common they would be among trans girls. Um, though I didn't know that Lilith was like a meme name. Like, oh, if you have named Lilith, you're like a. I just thought it sounded cool, and also it kind of sounded like a name that trans people would pick a lot. I didn't know that it was like a whole thing online until I like looked the name up. What's the other ones I have? I have Lila Rumford and Jane Jane Cadaver. That one's pretty good. I came up with that one in like a sort of burst of inspiration. Um, Christina Vella and Adelaide Avalanche are the ones that I put a lot of thought into. I thought a lot about how they would sound. Um, how a name sounds when you say it out loud is very important to me. So, for example, I picked the name Cecily out of a list of names. The list of names I had was Cecily, Viner, and Mari. And for the other ones, it just didn't like, oh, this is a big one. It just didn't like sound good with my last name. Like Viner Rance, Mari Rance. It didn't sound good. Didn't have a ring to it. Didn't have the ring that John J. Rance did. Like John J. Rance. That rings off the tongue so well. So I needed a name that equally rolled up the tongue well. And then I read Cecily. So I was like, Cecily Rance. That rolls up the tongue. That works. So that was my number one priority. Was that it rolls up the tongue. When you say it out loud, it sounds cool. Something Marlin. What intern writes these text boxes? I know the game is made by one person. Yeah. So when I came up with Cecily Rance, it was very important that that people say it out loud, like Cecily Rance, and they go, "Oh, that sounds cool." Sometimes it's crazy that I used to be not called Cecily. I raised the second, the 2-year anniversary in May. Crazy. I've been out. I've been out for less than I think almost every friend I've known. I think almost every friend that I know has been out for longer than me. You couldn't come up with anything else. Izzy is good. I mean, I know 2 Izzy's. You're one of 2 Izzy's that I know. I always thought Izzy was like short for something, though. So I didn't know you were called Sarah. I had no idea. Oh, I got no bait. I try to fish in the market. Ooh, the manta ray is worth a lot. Oh, we made a lot of profit. I think we'll just go on for a little while longer and wrap up the stream, everybody, because I am hungry and I didn't have breakfast. But this is a cozy stream. I like doing cozy little chatting streams like these. And talking to you, chat. I hope you're enjoying this. Oh, this is the fucking untitled spoken word monologue. I think I want to skip this. Can I skip this? I can't even alt tab out of the game. I don't think I can alt tab out of the game. Can I skip? No, I want to skip this part of the song. I don't like this monologue. It makes me super cringe. I'm glad I got Dima Fox Pass to do it though. Dima Fox Pass does a great job. We love Dima Fox Pass in this chat. Thank you, the tunnel religion. I hope your religion goes far. I support you. Um. Oh shit! This is a big one. Let's go. Let's go for the big one. Shiny huge stingray. What a ripper. So yeah, again, if anyone wants to read my novel, hit me up. Because I could always use more feedback. Oh, it's recarted. I actually love this song. This is one of my favorites. I don't know if you can even hear the music because I might have it turned down too low. I think you can hear the music. Just one. This must be like a shoe. Shrimp. Oh, you don't have to have written anything. You can just read the story and tell me what you think. Most people who are gonna play it are not gonna be people who have written novels before. They're gonna be just people who is like scrolling to itch.io for like Ori Yuri visual novels. Caught a lobster. What a beaut. Thank God web fishing for being the first ever furry VTuber game. Because Lethal Company came out, right? And I thought actually Lethal Company was this year, but apparently it came out last year. I swear it came out this year. I swear it became popular in 2024. But anyway, Lethal Company, it was like, I think it was like a Roblox game that became like a full game, and it was made by a furry. And a lot of people don't know that it's made by a furry because there's nothing about Lethal Company that suggests it. But with web fishing is like, I don't think web fishing is like Lethal Company big, right? I don't think it's like that popular. Lethal Company was like a huge phenomenon. I think web fishing is like is a good niche within the like, at least in like the VTuber community. People seem to love web fishing. Yeah, Lethal Company came out. I think it wasn't popular for a few months until it got like it like blew up. I think web fishing like became popular like instantly the moment it came out. At least that's how I remember it. Anyway, like I don't think I'd have to check this amount of Steam reviews. I mean, I can actually do that right now after I catch this fish. I can just turn up the game because apparently Borderlands doesn't allow me to art tab. I don't know why. Wow, this fish will not catch itself. Anyway, with web fishing, it's like very obvious that it's furry, right? It's made by a furry for furries. So it's like way more impossible to ignore that aspect of the game. It's, I think, a good thing. Because a lot of normies are playing web fishing, a lot of non-furries are playing web fishing. That's the ideal web fishing experience. Actually, I have not played web fishing outside of these streams, so I don't know what the experience is like. I would like to play like the U.S. servers and not just the Asian servers. Because the US servers probably are more fun. I typically I like to play on US servers when I, in these kind of games. Can you change the servers? Or is this the entire server list and the ones at the top are just the ones that are near to your ping? I think that's the case. So I think these are probably US servers now. Oh yeah, it definitely appeals to like Nintendo and Animal Crossing fans. So let's go ahead and look at the store page. Oh, it got 13,000 reviews. That's a lot, actually. How many does the company have?
The company is.
Oh shit. Little Company has 300,000. So obviously, Little Company is way more of a phenomenon. But web fishing still has like I would say it probably made the creator a lot of money at this point, right? It's like $5, but still, that's a lot of money. Let's look at the reviews. Old school chat rooms disguised as a furry fishing game. True. That's probably the most accurate review that out here. Huh. Oh, it is region locked unless joined from code. Web fishing different server. Region locked. You have to set your Steam download regions to be the same region. Oh, you can just change the region on your Steam profile. Steam settings. Where's settings? Oh. Downloads. Download region. Okay. Okay, I found it. I see. I'll keep this in mind. Anyway, thanks for coming to the stream, everybody. I think that's it for me. Yeah, you're friends in Steam. If you're friends in Steam, and I think you can also join from the code, right? You can also join from the download code. And that, I mean the server lobby code. I'm guessing people couldn't do that, and that's why people couldn't join the stream. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for coming to the stream. I think I'm gonna go look at the go work on my visual novel now. Or actually, I'm gonna go eat something. I'm gonna go eat something first, then I'm gonna work. But I have 1 month to make this novel. I mean, I technically have 3.5 weeks because now 4 days have passed in November. So I've given myself autumn November to make this vision offer. I gotta get a move on. I gotta get a move on. Anyway, thanks for thanks for coming, everybody. I'm gonna head out now. Thank you, Izzy and the Tunnel Religion. You are real ones. We'll come back with I don't know if I stream this week. I don't know if I stream this month. I might be too busy this month to do gaming streams. But we will do the weekly streams every week. I almost missed this week. I almost said fuck this week. I'm not gonna do it. But hey, people are waiting. I was gonna skip this stream until I saw that people were like talking in the premiere chat. On the they were like waiting on the stream, and I was like, oh fuck, I guess I gotta do it. Anyway, good night.